everyone, and welcome to our fourth and final edition of the AdNoon Afternoon. I am your host and the project manager of the AdNoon Studios, Stijn. I'm here once again with my concept owner, Adnan, and we have brought some special guests. We have Yusuf, our programming lead, Jess, our design member and voice actor of our main character, Nora Holloway, and Jasmijn, our art lead. And today we are going to once again be showing you what we have been working on the last couple of weeks and our final product for now. We are going to be showing you a demo comparing to where we started and where we are now. And then we're going to talk with the team on the couch here, ask them some questions about how they experience everything. A little cursed segment like we always do, and at the end a Q&A session. And I believe my concept owner wanted to make some additional announcements.
Yes, so to fill in a little bit on this being the last stream, I want to let all of you know that today is the last stream in a setting like this. In the future, we intend to continue with AdNoon Studios, and while you're here, but today marks the end of this project. But not completely. Next week, we'll have an official launch party for our demo. More information on that will follow later. But for now, we still have a lot of fun stuff lined up for you, like Stijn said. And I also have in my notes here that production has set up an extra obstacle in our path this stream that we will find along the way. I'm scared. But for now, I think it's time for the live demo. But before we get started with Wouter, who's in the back, I think we first are going to look back at what we first presented in week 2. So if we can get up on stream, this was our very first video of our demo that we showed during week 2, so the end of sprint 1.
Oh, whoa. Welcome back to Welcome Pro FM. The weather is going to be cloudy tomorrow.
Again, tomorrow, prepare yourselves for a rainy day here in Oregon. We have a big storm coming in from the Pacific. We'll see rain on the coast during the morning, and as the day passes, it'll move eastwards. So avoid leaving your house unless absolutely necessary. State authorities have recommended the avoidance of driving due to dangerous conditions during the storm. I don't understand why they make the effort of making these announcements when they already know that they control the weather. But still, follow them. We don't want accidents, so be careful. And speaking of accidents, the police department has labeled the disappearance of David Carlson as a hiking accident. We're having a lot of these lately, if you ask me. If I were the police, I'd stop being scared and call it by its name. Serial killer! If our police department wasn't filled with fat, donut-eating...
Yeah, so now as well that we set the bar high again, all of you are wondering how we're ever going to, do something better than this. But really, looking back at this for me is a trip down memory lane, thinking back that this was only 6 work weeks ago and that we've gotten so far. So I think with that, we're going to switch it over to Wouter, who's in the back of the studio right now, who's playing the most current version of the While You're Here demo. And we're going to do some commentation over it.
Okay, what do we got for today?
So it doesn't look as good as the previous demo we showed you, we realized that, but... Yeah. So this is the fully fleshed out cabin. A lot of assets are added to this. There's so many little things that you can find around this cabin.
I remember when it happened.
I think... Jasmijn, would you be able to tell a bit about what we just saw?
Happened so fast. Like
this is now
those
a
few
roaming
days felt
creature,
never
a
ending.
cat, which is now roaming around the forest. Don't think it officially has a name, but Mr. Snuggles has been mentioned.
I think one of our artists who made it, Levi, unofficially called it Mr. Snuggles, and since then he hasn't accepted no for an answer. One thing that you also saw previously was a dialogue mechanic, or a pop-up interaction for when you get to a certain specific zone, that this pop-up appears, and that you get to make a choice, and based on that, you choose dialogue, you hear different feedback, and that also chooses which direction the game is going to go next. Yeah.
As well, those voice lines have now been voice acted by Jess. We'll be talking a bit later about that. Yeah. That's been a whole process.
Beautiful thing as well. I hope that none of you noticed it. That means that it's going well. But the sound effects, the little squeaking of opening the fireplace, putting down the crate, grabbing the newspaper.
That'll keep me warm.
We'll talk a bit more about that later. But if that all sounded natural, then you know that our sound department did a great job. The kettle, moment of truth, no longer pink textures inside of the kettle. Programming, could you explain a little bit about why the mug looked like that just now?
Oh
no, oh no, it was going so well.
No explanation. Oh,
The pink water can be explained due to the tea being added.
I do have to ask, does this regularly happen or?
no, like for when we tested it, it was all normal. So I don't know why.
I will politely ask the audience if you can pretend like the water was for the theme of normal.
Hello there, this is KVI the Wayfarer. We're a
Yes,
long
so
way
as you
out
can
from
see,
Stumptown, but don't you worry.
previously the radio
Ask me
was
Santos
just
to
a
keep you
simple
company here in the
press E
But
and then the
before we
dial
start
would
our
start.
program, let me give you
Now
some
you also have
headlines.
to tune the radio by
More missing people in our
spinning
corner
the
of the
dial
fur-free
around.
state.
and finding the correct
Forest Service
frequency.
once again warning people to stay on the main trails, although some locals are suspecting foul play. Governor McCall is continuing efforts for ecological preservation and has increased the budget for such. Lastly, the storm we were worried about is now a certainty. We're expecting it to hit tomorrow at around 7 and keep rolling for the entire night.
Bad weather. Okay. I should probably prepare for that.
Some small voice lines in the back. What is that? Is that a fishing rod?
Fishing rod.
That's odd. I've never seen that before.
Why do we have a fishing rod in the game? Yes, mine?
Some people may have really wanted a fishing minigame.
I don't think we spent any, what are they called, story points?
I've certainly never put it on any of our.
I don't
training
think this was on the
documents.
spreadsheet of tasks.
No.
Oh. Wouter, where are you going with that? The lake? Well, I assume that you guys just added a fishing rod and you didn't really spend much more time on it. I hope so.
No, you're just like
What is that?
some more people learning Blender. And there's a fox.
Oh,
It's natural wildlife.
oh,
And also since last sprint, there's now a lake with rocks in the water.
okay.
And,
Well, you know.
some fish maybe.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh no, you guys actually spent time in making this work. Okay, well, I'm sure this is the end of it then. What is that? Yes, mine, is this a fully fledged out fishing minigame?
Damn it.
Maybe. It does seem to have beautiful animations
Oh,
There you
and
go.
particle effects. And a working UI, which
getting
is
good at this.
also nicely made.
did you actually just catch a fish, Wouter?
I think he missed.
That's how it's done.
Okay, and it also actually has voice lines integrated as well.
It has
This-
good
auditory
at this.
feedback and
Oh, Wouter, we've seen enough. We've seen enough. We'll move on from the fishing minigame. Back to the actual game. Wouter,
there's some very special fish in the fishing
There
minigame.
you go.
there's multiple fish.
Yes, have you seen
Oh. Wouter, drop that fish.
Put it back. Nice and ethical.
Okay, back to the actual fun part of the game, the core of it. Don't act like you didn't see that. Thank you. Okay. Where are we going next? Do any of you know?
I think we're going back to the cabin. I'm not sure what's left on the to-do list.
Oh, it
except for
seems like the skybox has changed. It's turned darker.
going to sleep.
I believe we have gone through all the tasks, so it's about time to end the day.
Wouter is chasing a cat.
So priorities are very good.
Yes.
Locking the door, since you've heard the news.
Unlocking this one to the
Locking this
bedroom.
one. It's a perfect place for a key.
And then at the end of the day, a nice little transition scene with some nice sounds.
Oh, beautiful.
And then you would move on into the next day.
So now we're in day 2?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, you don't have the task list UI anymore until you pick it up, but that has to be implemented again.
Oh, okay, so that's
See,
the thing. Yeah,
Day
that's
2
the
is a work in progress.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Okay.
believe that. Oh, little
Oh.
sneak peek of Wouter's desktop. But oh yeah, one additional thing we wanted to show. Did you not want to show the setting menu? Okay. Okay, then I believe we can move on for now.
Okay, cool. That was our current demo for this stream. Next week as well, when we continue, when we have our launch party, we're going to keep updating it. And all of you who will be present there will have some game stations where you will be able to play an even more recent version than this one. So, again, more information about that will follow. So, on to these lovely people that we have sitting at the couch. Yasmin, I saw a lot of things. I saw some bad things, like a fishing minigame that wasn't supposed to be there.
I know nothing about that.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I also saw a lot of visual improvements. Could you talk a bit about what changes have been made, or what are the biggest implementations that have been added?
Yes, the biggest implementations, well, though we haven't seen them, there are animations, but they have not been integrated, though they will show up at the end of the show reel. But a lot of details have been added again, so the world feels alive. There's creatures walking around the forest. The cabin has an interior design with like story-related items, for example, Nora's late husband, and yeah, books, the decorations and lights, of course.
Thank you. And until next week, we still have a week to basically work on the game until we present it at the launch party. What are some things that you and the art team would like to work on or improve up until next week?
I think for the art team, it would be a nice goal to also add like story-related items, because well, the game is it tells a story about it, and though we have the beginnings, there's a lot more to add, and we want to like also have the stranger in there, I believe, which he does have a model and animations, and we work with a motion capture suit, so that would be really nice to also add.
Okay, thank you. Youssef, same question for you. We still have a week, and from what I saw, there's still a little bit of programming stuff to be done. What are some goals that programming would like to achieve in this upcoming week until we show the demo again at the launch party?
So some of the programmers are working on like lighting in the cabin and new activities like gardening and cleaning. But mainly we will be focusing on bug fixes, like what you saw with the purple water again.
I didn't see anything.
Neither did I. Basically like these stuff, and maybe we'll implement like a loading and saving system, or else like the player need to start a new game every time he starts a game. So.
Yeah, okay. I'm very interesting to see what we'll have next week. I think as well, I want to speak a little bit on behalf of one of our sound designers who isn't currently not able to be here because he's currently in the back actually producing the stream right now, making sure that everything works right. I want to say a little bit on Rens's behalf, our Foley designer for sound. Now, if I get this right, and if I don't, I'll get a scolding from him. I think Foley is the act of replicating sounds by using different objects to make that sound. I'm seeing a thumbs up from our in-house producer, so I think I got that right. And for me, I have no clue how Renz does it. Jim as well, in-house. I see them walking into the building with sticks of wood, pieces of metal, and when I go to the studio and I see them recording there, it just looks like they're two cavemen bashing sticks against each other and recording sounds. But the actual things that I've seen them do as well, oh, you can see it here as well, somehow it keeps turning out really great and really natural. I don't know how they do it, I don't know how their minds work, but I'm glad they do. So, but as well a little bit about this. Jessica, our voice actress for Nora. I think you're actually able to be seen in a few of these clips.
Yeah.
Could you explain a little bit about what was happening here?
Yeah, so in this video you can see we're recording some lines at Bart's studio, who is so kind to share his very professional sound studio with us. We sat together in that room and just recorded some of the lines that we had written and kind of debated together on if the lines sound natural that we wrote, and as we recorded them we improved them and made adjustments as we went along. Yeah.
Okay, very interesting stuff. How did you experience it?
It was a lot of fun. I've never done voice acting before. So during this whole project, it's been very interesting to learn about all the nuances in voice acting and what actually goes into it to make it feel alive and make it fit the scene that it's supposed to be in. And yeah, it was a lot of fun experimenting with different ways of saying things and trying to get certain emotions into a line.
Okay,
So yeah.
thank you. I think that's about to wrap up the couch segment, and you guys, if anyone in the crowd has any questions for them or on Twitch, save them for the Q&A in the end, write them down. Cool. But I think that brings us to our next part. I know that sound and also some of the voice lines that you've made, and as well from art, that we have a moving storyboard, as well with the Foley sounds over it. I think as well some a soundtrack, not sure, but as well some of the dialogue between you and the stranger, or between Nora and the stranger. Could we get that up on the screen?
What was that?
Hello? Is someone in there? Is someone in there? Hello? Let me in. Come on.
Finally. Holy fucking Jesus Christ, you spooked me.
You're the one breaking into people's houses. Who the hell are you?
Well, I didn't mean to, and I thought no one was... Hey, wait a fucking minute. I needed help, and you were just gonna leave me out there? What the fuck is wrong with you?
The storm was so loud, and you sounded so scary, and people don't show up here. Not in the middle of the night. Usually not even during the day. I didn't think it was safe.
I get it. I probably would have also been frazzled in your place. It's bad out there, though. And, I'm hurting.
What happened?
I was hunting.
Hunting?
Yeah, coyotes.
Coyotes?
They were causing problems, so, the rangers asked me to help them out.
The rangers? There are rangers here?
Did I say rangers? I was talking about the sheriffs, of course. They dress like cowboys, so I get them confused sometimes. Look, can I just stay here? For a bit? Just until the storm passes?
He's not properly dressed for hunting. Sure. I can't really send you back into the storm anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're probably gonna catch something like that. I have some spare clothes in my guest room. Why don't you dry up and go put those on? And I'll make some tea.
Yeah, sure. That's probably a good idea. Thanks for this, really. I get that this is... What the hell? Are you locking the door?
It's for your own safety.
I personally got goosebumps. I know we made the game, and I kind of feel obliged to say that, but ooh. But yeah, the stranger, very sketchy figure. Who knows what his story is? Find out yourself. Okay, I think that's the end of that segment. Let's get it over, or yeah, okay, let's get this over with. On my notes, I see terrible video of the week. I think this is our curse segment, but this time we're prepared. So go ahead, producers, play the curse video on the screen.
A little quirk of programming during development.
A crate that's not working along. Okay, the crate, okay. Oh, we have the crate again. I think this is actually a little requested feature from one of our consultants.
As you can see, the While You're Here speedrunning community has already been making great strides.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, we're glad that that's out of the way. Now that the curse segment is done, we're able to continue with actual fun stuff again. So the next up is the Q&A. So I think we also have a visual for that, if we can get it on the screen. Fishing minigame. No! Hold on. I'm looking at the hosts talk about the fishing minigame for the next few minutes.
Fishing minigame.
The fishing minigame. We have to talk about the fishing minigame for the next few minutes.
The one that was not supposed to exist.
The one that was not supposed to exist.
I explicitly did not give them permission.
Exactly. How dare you? Yes, mind. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, the people wanted a fishing minigame.
Who cares what the people want?
Who are these people?
We management, we decide what happens.
Well, to be fair, during the very first stream, someone did ask in the Twitch chat, someone did ask a question about if you were going to make a fishing meat game. I believe we left it open at the time, but I believe our team has taken things into their own hand.
Well, programming. Are you able to remove the fishing mini game from the next demo?
No.
What?
I don't have permission.
But it's just a few files. You can remove them.
No, I can't.
If only I knew how GitHub and Unity worked. So this is it. We're stuck with a fishing minigame now?
Yes.
Oh.
I suppose.
Well, okay. I'm glad that's over with at least. Okay.
On that note, I think we should now will be actually going into our Q&A. So
yeah.
If anyone does have any questions, please we'll answer a few.
No questions about the fishing minigame, please. Sensitive topic. But, Mitch.
Why not opt for an axe-throwing minigame, since you already have the axe?
An axe-throwing minigame?
Yeah.
Programming and art. Well, Jessica, you're also from design. What do you guys think about an axe-throwing minigame?
It's possible.
That's the most important thing. If programming says that it's possible, you know, then we're able to do it. Design, should we do it?
I don't know. I mean, if it's possible, then why not?
Okay. We found it. And art. Would it be difficult to make the animations of that?
At this point, we have a few very experienced animators, so I think it should be possible.
We'll make a task out of it.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Low priority task, low priority task. Mitch.
My non-minigame question. I left the video, and I have a question. Was he bashing in the door to get in?
So, was the stranger bashing on the door to get in? Stein,
did he break open the door?
Did he break open the door?
From what I believe is that Nora has forgotten to lock the back door and he just entered. That's my understanding.
I think so. Could be. Design, do you have anything to say about that?
I believe the idea was that it was meant to be locked, or at least hard to get into, which is all the banging noise that you hear right before he breaks in. So yes, it is kind of meant to be locked.
So he can break open the door, he's being locked in afterwards.
Yeah.
So he can break open the door, but he's still being locked in afterwards.
He wanted to get inside? and now he can't go outside.
Well, but the thing as well is a door that leads to the outside is different than a door that's inside. I think in this case, that outside door is a bit more weathered, the lock is a bit rustier, and it's easier to, get open. But that door on the inside, I think, is going to be a bit more difficult for him to get out of. So, I think we have a question from Twitch chat.
Yeah, what was the most challenging aspect of making the fishing minigame?
So I feel like I'm obliged to still repeat that. The question was, what was the most difficult aspect of making the fishing minigame?
So which one of you wants to admit they worked on it?
I think I'm part of the problem. A difficult part was like implementing the animations for them to actually work. That goes for the whole game, but for the fishing minigame we did manage to get it to work. As you can see them on the screen as well. You can like see the players just like trying to reel it in.
Yeah.
And
I think Wouter has just been playing the fishing minigame in the background. Yeah. But jokes aside, I really do think that this fishing minigame, even though it wasn't like a high priority task or anything, it was really fun to work on for the people in our team. And you can also see animations on it work smoothly, the feedback and like how the mechanics work. This is a small part of the game that will make it feel alive, and it will kind of show like also like a personal touch that we care to add in something like this. Okay. Any other questions? No fishing minigame. I see that Mace has raised her hand.
If people like the fish so much, then why was it given such low priority?
If people like the fish so much, then why was it given such a low priority? I think that's a callback to something else that I don't remember in this moment. I personally am not capable of answering that question, so I think we'll let that one slide. I see another question up front here.
Can I play the fishing minigame with a controller?
Can I play the fishing minigame with a controller?
No. At the moment you cannot. Okay, any non-fishing questions? Please. Yes? Our own team, but sure. No, you can go ahead, Ida.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Leon,
we can finally hear from Leon.
Yes.
Leon. Leon has a question.
Does your game work on the Steam Deck?
Does our game work on the Steam Deck?
It's kind of a cozy game, so...
It's kind of a cozy game, so it would be cool if it worked on the Steam Deck. Are we currently working towards Steam Deck implementation?
No, I didn't know what Steam Deck was until like January. So, no.
Is this January or last January?
This is costing you your grade. Stop.
Okay. So, I do think we have another question from Twitch chat, and I think after that we're gonna wrap up the Q&A. So,
From Niels, for everyone on the couch, what was the most fun part of the project?
what was the most fun part of the project?
I
And he
think
specifically said for people on the couch.
so we'll be starting on the left here. Yusuf, what was your most fun part of the project?
All of it, to be honest. Like from start to finish, it was all fun. So, yeah.
Good to hear. Any non-cowardly answers from Jess?
It was really wow.
No, it's fine.
It was really fun to see the project come together, all the bits and pieces from art and from design and from programming, and just how beautifully it all turned into a game. It was really cool to see that part.
Yeah.
also really liked, apart from like the world coming together, the team as well, because everyone like starts working together more, and the workflow was great, and it's fun too. Like everyone keeps helping everyone with their specializations, and of course the fishing minigame strike team was.
I'm gonna cut you off right there. Yeah. Okay, one more question really, and then we end the Q&A.
What motivates people to keep on playing this game?
What motivates people to keep on playing this game? I heard someone in the crowd say fishing minigame. Design. Jessica, would you like to answer that question, or?
Yeah, sure. So what motivates people to keep playing this game, from a perspective like they've played it and they would like to play it again, or as in to continue playing the game? Okay. We have a lot of story elements. The idea of the game is that there's a mystery and you have to kind of not solve the mystery but figure out what is actually happening. And throughout the game you will see a bunch of clues, and by talking to the stranger, you have to figure out, is he really someone you should be suspicious of? Is there a real cause for danger? Yeah, so the main motivation for the game, apart from all the mini games, is finding out what is actually happening in the world that you play in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's going to wrap up our Q&A for now. If you have any questions that went unanswered or that you only just thought of just now, you can send them to atnoonstudios@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram at @atnoonstudios. So, on to our last and final part, wrapping up our stream for today. I want to thank all of you in the audience for being here, the people on Twitch. Thank you all very much. Today marks the end of the project as we know it. A lot of the faces that you've seen, people that we've worked with, they're going to continue working on other projects. But the end of this story means that a different one is starting. New people are going to be joining the team, and we'll be continuing at Noon Studios, and we'll be continuing while you're here, until eventually, over a few years, that we'll have a fully fleshed out video game. And we hope as well, after while you're here, that we pick up different games and that we can work on those to continue those passions. But one thing that I do want to say, the purpose of these streams of At Noon Afternoon, in the beginning I said it as well in the first stream, it has always been the purpose to represent all 27 team members that work so hard on this game. So I want to do a quick moment to thank each person individually of our team. So I hope I don't forget anyone, bear with me. From our art team, we have Alan, Gijs, Jasmijn, Jon, Lena, Levi, Marissa, Sini. Thank all of you. All of the beautiful art that you've seen, the assets, all because of them. Thank you guys. Next up, sound. We have Rens and we have Jim. Everything that you hear, soundtracks, voice lines, Foley sounds, none of those things could be possible without them. Thank you guys for making the game sound good. Next up, design. Bram, Ida, Jessica, Noelle, Susanna, Adrian. Adrian, good to have you back from Spain. They are the why behind the game. The reason why anything is in the position that it is, the story, the characters, why they are the way they are, all of that is because of them. And finally, but definitely not least, we have programming. Akram, Arjan, Brian, Davey, Frans, Lucas, Michelle, Wouter, and Youssef on the couch right here. Without them, we wouldn't have a game to play. We would just have pretty pictures to look at, some music to listen to, and some stories to talk about. But they are the reason why we're able to move around, why we're able to catch fish, why we're able to do all of these things that actually allow us to play a game. So, from me to the team, which camera am I supposed to look into? I think it's that one right now. Cool. Team, thank you, genuinely, for these past 8 weeks. Thank you so much. So, hold on.
Almost done.
Almost done. I promise. So, once again, we're not done yet. Follow us on our socials, on Instagram at Noon Studios. And a launch party is happening next week, where we'll be showcasing our newest version of the demo that you didn't even see here today. We'll be doing that at the Han here in Arnhem, Ruitenberglaan 26. And everyone is invited, all of you here in this audience, everyone viewing this at home. It'll be from 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. See you guys there. Anything else we have to say?
I don't think so. So I would like to thank everyone for watching this final At Noon Afternoon.
Okay, end the stream. Cut the mic.